Hey everyone, Yan Zhao here. The late but often talked about Expendables Go to Hell. Stallone, Chuck Dixon, Richard C. Meyer, otherwise known as your boy Zack, and I believe this is the Graham Nolan cover. Hopefully I got that right. Expendables Go to Hell was promoted forever ago, and it seems like the perfect your boy Zack property. Now, everybody knows Zack was in the military. He talks about it in virtually all, but it's kind of weird when you have like 4 pages in one guy's style and 5 pages in another. So, for example, we can see here the prologue done by the amazing Aaron Alfiche, who one day I will get to work on one of my books. Butch Guice, oh my god, Butch Guice. He's been around forever. He's currently doing The Futurist for Allegiance Art. I don't know if he's still working for the big two or not. The Bridge by Jason Johnson. Christmas in Hell by Kelsey Shanon. Bunch of people for cover artist Billy Tucci. Zach, come on, man. Come on. Jason Johnson, Reno Rodriguez, Dave Dorman. Ooh, I didn't see the Dave Dorman cover. And then the story, it's Sylvester Stallone and Chuck Dixon. Now, I am actually very curious, like, how much did Stallone have to do with this? Was he all excited about being in a cool comic book and working with Chuck Dixon? Or did he just say, give me some money for the rights and, go for it? Letters by Carlos M. Magnuel? Which is interesting. It is like the one indie book I have seen recently that does not have Eric Weathers. So, half a star off for that, Zach. But to start off, you have the Expendables. They're down in New Orleans. Stuff goes wrong. And one thing I like to point out right away is we actually have the actual actors' likenesses. I mean, more or less, this is Dolph Lundgren. I love Aaron, but it's not really Dolph Lundgren. But at any rate, talking about Mission in Mali, where they get blowed up. So this whole book is told in a bunch of short stories with a sort of overall connecting theme. So because Gunner, the Dolph Lundgren character, was an idiot, they get blown up by a suicide bomber, and they end up in hell. So we have Barney, who is Sly Stallone's character. He immediately gets attacked by zombie Nazis. Now, I don't know why some people go to hell and they look normal, and then others look like zombies. It's a good question. One for another day. But bam, he meets up with Audie Murphy. So for anyone who doesn't know, Audie Murphy is the most decorated U.S. soldier in World War II. He played himself in a movie about himself, the Audie Murphy story. And I can't remember exactly what happened. It's probably been about 20 years since I've seen it. But, I mean, he killed like a ton of Germans. So for some reason, he's down here in hell. Then you have Barney. He gets picked up by Christmas, who is Jason Statham's character. To be honest, the names don't really matter that much. They find out, okay, well, they're stuck in hell, and nobody really knows how to get out of here. And you have, war elephants. You've got Carthaginians. You've got all sorts of people here. They have to. What happens is if you die in hell, you just sort of respawn at the beginning. Now, you could be captured and tortured, which really sucks because you don't die. But you got to go through the whole thing. So it's just a series of adventures and misadventures. We have Tool, who was played by Mickey Rourke. Not Mickey Rooney. Yeah, Mickey Rourke. He was in the first movie, and I guess he died. I can't quite remember him dying, but he's here, and he's dead. And he was not with the group. So I guess in the movieverse, he's dead. And we start seeing other people that they meet up with. Eventually, we'll see. Not Liam. Was it Chris Hemsworth or his little brother that was in one of the movies for like 5 minutes and he dies? Jean-Claude Van Damme, whatever his character's name was, shows back up in this. And this is just a lot of fun. So all these people who went to hell, Benedict Arnold, Ulysses S. Grant, Crazy Horse, Shaka Zulu, a lot of times they are the losers in war. They're trying to assault this fortress. They're trying to get to Satan himself. Goliath from David and Goliath. Yeah, the Bible story. He's there. Gunnar takes him out briefly. And Gunnar makes a deal with the devil because, he likes to play both sides. See, this is what I mean about the art is a bit uneven in the inks when you compare it to this. This is maybe Butch Guice would be my guess. So it is a little bit weird, but I mean, they are in hell, so what are you going to do? And we get a little more backstory about Christmas's wife. You had Tool's girlfriend who killed herself, a bunch of other things. Barney eventually gets his hand on the Spear of Destiny. The Spear of Destiny is basically the spear that the soldier used to pierce the side of Jesus as he was on the cross. So it's like any possible religious and metaphysical thing you could think of pops in this book, which, no offense to Chuck Dixon, but that definitely seems like a Richard C. Meyer thing to put in there. I don't know how much he did and how much he didn't, but there we go. So at the end of the day, they make it there and they get a chance to escape from hell. And of course they come back. This book, man, this was a lot of fun. This is what comics should be. And it's great to see a big name signing with a Comicsgate project. If Zack considers himself Comicsgate, I don't know. It's a touchy subject. We won't get into that. I gotta say, I find this one a lot more enjoyable than I have the last couple, the last Jawbreakers. I mean, Chuck Dixon, he's just a fantastic writer, so it all kind of makes sense. Your boy Zack, it's hard to say exactly how much influence he had on it, and what he did and what he didn't, but I definitely approve. If he would make more stuff like this, I would probably buy more. His next one should be the next Jawbreakers, Grand Bazaar, and if that actually comes in, then I will resume buying his books. Like I said, this was late, Grand Bazaar's late. 2 late books is a no-no. I won't invest more money in the hopes that maybe one day they'll come. I do kind of trust Zack, but, how much money can I front the guy? So at any rate, if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. There's definitely more comics coming. And tell me what you think. Did you like Expendables Go to Hell?